My name is Chris Haller. I'm a technical project manager for Resurrection Healthcare out of Chicago, Illinois. Currently we have about 17,000 employees. We're just in the process of merging with another Catholic healthcare organization that's exactly our size, so we're going to double in size in the next 6 months. Being a Catholic healthcare organization, there's electronic health data flowing around, and you've got to be very careful who has access to the data. The information that people are supposed to see is very important that the wrong people don't see it. And we came across Courion's provisioning system, make sure in a role that's built for a certain physician that we can guarantee that only they're going to have access to the data they need to see. The business drivers for making the decision to choose Courion as our provisioning system came after we've been using an in-house program that we built for a while, and it's costing us a lot of money to keep it running. Full staff support desk, taking calls, running things through ticketing systems, and it would take us 3 to 4 days to get a full account created, depending on how many accounts you were going for. We've got over 300 applications, and once we implemented Courion, pretty much brings it down to about maybe a 2-hour time period to get all that stuff done. Courion's termination process that we have in place to get somebody completely out of the system, and that means completely with no orphan accounts, really I couldn't say we were able to do so. We would be able to disable their network account, of course, and their email account. But as I said, Resurrection has over 300 applications. How that would go out before was with a ticketing system all over the place, not very well kept track of. So to say we ever got somebody completely out, I hate that for auditors, but I really couldn't say we were able to do so. Now we can do it with Courion just with a click of a button. Really, the way we're going to deploy Courion is to manage basically all of our applications. We're going to try to run everything through it. So I've spent the past year building a lot of connectors, working with Courion to build some connectors. They're very helpful teaching us how to do it ourselves. So currently we have about 220 connectors built, and I want to get to the point where everything goes through it. Our goals with the Courion system, especially after this session here, is to upgrade to 8.0, specifically looking for the account resource manager pieces. And I actually also want to look into the file share manager pieces. But our ultimate goal out of this is to help with compliance for audits, make sure we're doing the right thing. And definitely because of healthcare, again, just to make sure that the right people have the right access to what they need to use. There's more and more regulations coming out, every month. There's something you got to look out for. To name them, there's just too many. And Courion helps us with that, because just making sure you can prove or come close to proving that you're giving people access to what they need to see is what Courion's great for us. We chose Courion because several things. The products are great. They have great support team, great staff, great people. It was a good initial pilot. It's something we were looking at. We looked at a few other vendors, but Courion just seemed to be the right choice because of the amount of products that they offer that live together well, work together well, cover everything we need to cover. We are now supporting mobile devices, iPads, iPhones to our remote access system, and that's EPHI that needs to be protected. So again, we got to have compliance on it and make sure that people have access to the right things and they're doing the right things with that access. As a partner vendor, they're great. They're responsive, they're knowledgeable. It seems that they're always looking ahead. They talk about the whack-a-mole theory, where don't just react, let's be proactive and think ahead. That's very important to us, and Courion seems to be ahead.